What's up, guys? Brian from the PT channel back to talk about The Walking Dead. Aired yesterday, episode 9, season 6, entitled No Way Out. Awesome episode, as you can tell if you haven't seen it. There's going to be spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. Ron, Sam, Jesse, the wolf, all gone, all dead. The saviors, gone, dead. And it was pretty awesome to see the explosion with Daryl and saving Sasha and Abraham with that too. That explosion was pretty awesome. If you saw The Talking Dead, Greg Nicotero talked about it on there. It was Greg Nicotero, Carrie Underwood, and the wolf, Benedict something. But he's the wolf was actually pretty cool. Chris Hardwick was pretty funny and could joke around with him a little bit. But Greg Nicotero directed this episode. We know that. He directed episode 9 that we just saw, episode 12 and 16. So there was a lot of deaths, a lot of craziness in this episode. So without happened in episode 12 and 16, I don't know. When we know, you'll know on there too. So pretty awesome. Greg Nicotero did a great job. The gang did a great job, of course. Ron and Sam are out. Jesse got taken out too. The wolf got taken out by Carol and the walkers, became a walker, and Morgan finally ended his life in there too. Abraham was awesome. Who's Negan? You know, just that awesome Abraham voice. And then, can you get the gate for me? Thanks, buddy. You know, it was great to see Glenn after they saved him. You know, we get the spoilers, but we weren't sure about, like, if Glenn was going to make it, if he was going to do that or whatever. But, you know, we figured he would live. But it was touch and go there for a little bit. You know, they saved his butt, and we weren't sure about it. So it was kind of crazy how they came and saved the day. And it was awesome to see the gang together again. Last season 6A, the first part of season 6, was kind of jumbled around. They started together and then they went in their different episodes. The Morgan episode, the Sasha, Abraham, and Daryl episode, where they got even split up, and they got split up, so everyone got split up. And the Glenn episode, they got split up and needed. So it was finally good to see everyone together. The Alexandrians coming and helping out. Now, you know, they answered a lot of questions, but there is some other questions to come too. We didn't see Walker Deanna yet. Is Alexandria going to stand? I don't know. I mean, I would think it would. They had that big herd. They took care of all the people to do that. They can patch up the walls. They can rebuild on there too. So Alexandria might be a viable thing to stay there in the Walking Dead universe. But I don't know. You know, the Rick and the gang they're not going to stay there. They're not going to be, Alexandria for life, because the next couple episodes, stuff's going to happen. This thing is called A Larger World. It's going to be outside of Alexandria. The next episode, episode 10, is titled The Next World. So we're going to see what happens with Paul Monroe. He's going to come around. I think it's next episode. I would think if you saw the preview for this episode coming up, Rick and Daryl go out scavenging, and they're going to see what happens. They're in a nice Chrysler 200 or 300, I don't know what it is, but they go out, and the next thing you know, they're running after someone. They're running after something, and you see tire marks. So does someone steal the car? Is it Jesus who steals the car? They're going after him. They're going after to see what happens. You don't see who it is, but I would think it's Paul Monroe, played by actor Thomas Paine, which is going to be awesome to see him in the universe of that, as he beat up Daryl and Rick, and basically show him who's boss and get it going for that, because they're going to need him against the Saviors, that's for sure. That Savior thing was pretty awesome with at the beginning of the episode. They exploded. Now, we weren't sure if one was going to get away or not. We weren't sure if basically Daryl kills enough of them and to get back to rat on them too, to go after who got them. So, because people think Daryl's going to die in episode 16, and I hope it's not him. That's another video, but, you know, the two people, Glenn or Daryl, I would think, you know, most people would want Daryl to live. You know, no offense to Glenn, but of the two, you know, Daryl is way more popular in that too. So we'll see what The Walking Dead does. Once we'll know, you'll know. We'll get it out there. We thought it was pretty good. The Carl thing was pretty awesome, how they actually did it. We think they got it spot on. Carl is still alive. For people watching it, Carl lived at the end. He grabs Rick's hand to know that he is alive. That it was also too, and Greg Nicotero talked about it on The Talking Dead. He was on the show, of course, and he said that it was between a model, a synthetic model, and Carl, Chandler Riggs, between the two parts. When Rick is running with Carl in his hands, that's a synthetic model on there too, and it was spot on. I mean, it was exactly it was Chandler Riggs to a T. And then when he's on the table and they're working on it, it was Chandler Riggs and the bed and everything. So it was kind of, you couldn't tell what it was, but it was pretty awesome. You know, Greg Nicotero and the cast and the staff and everything there are pretty amazing. You couldn't even tell. But we are excited for it. It was a great episode. Rocket launcher came into play. Father Gabriel stepped up. Maggie was saved with Glenn and Enid. They really got to her and everything there too. You weren't sure if Glenn was going to survive, but Abraham and the boys showed up, and then Sasha showed up. Lit those walkers on fire. It was pretty awesome. And yeah, there we go. Alexandria is saved for right now. So we'll see what happens with that. Is Alexandria going to stay around in the Walking Dead universe? We'll see. So we liked it. What did you guys think? Thought it was a great episode. It's probably one of the best episodes, if not the best episode we've seen so far. And like, share, subscribe, check out our other videos, and let us know what we're going to do. We'll be posting other videos about the upcoming episodes. When we know, you'll know. But we're excited for this rest of the season, as you guys are too, hopefully. So we appreciate it, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. And as always, thank you.